Hello, I'm Ben Friedman, film critic for Highbrow Magazine, and today I am talking a new comedy released by Lionsgate and directed by Jennifer Kram, fame casting director. It is called Sick Girl, and it stars Nina Dobrev of the Vampire Diaries fame. Sick Girl has a unique premise. Dobrev stars as Ren, a young woman in her 30s. Life is passing her by. All of her friends are getting married or have children, and they are drifting apart. After having a very public meltdown on her birthday, Ren decides to lie and tell all of her friends that she has cancer so they can come closer together and support her. Sick Girl is a very dark comedy, and I was apprehensive going in with this premise. This is a premise that could either be very funny in a very darkly comedic way, or it could be flat out offensive. I am glad to say that I really appreciated what Jennifer Kram did with this story of Sick Girl. And I think it is all focused around Nina Dobrev's performance. I think she is quite a talented performer in this movie. She has to balance the tonal shifts of this movie, where this character of Ren has to both be relatable, so you can empathize with the decision that she makes, and you also have to be annoyed by her due to her immaturity. It's this high wire balancing act that Dobrev does so well as a performer that brings out the comedic elements of this movie, but also has an emotional story about growing older and feeling like you are in limbo. The performances of the friends also just elevate Dobrev's performances. Sherry Cola co-stars in this film. You may know her from the film this year, Joyride, where she plays one of the four of that ensemble. She is very funny in Joyride, and she is very funny in this movie. While all the performances are really strong in Sick Girl, the actor that surprised me the most was someone named Brandon Michael Smith. He plays this character that meets Ren in a cancer support group, and he's the character that can see that Ren is lying, although he doesn't fully know to what extent. Their dynamic in this movie is definitely the funniest, and they bring out the best of each other as performances and as characters. And it really brings a heartfelt conclusion for this Ren character and where this wild journey leaves her. Sick Girl is a challenging film to write. You have to write a main character who is lying to everybody, but you have a relatability and empathy for her, and you understand the inherent sadness of this character. It is very much a high wire act that is pulled off, and it's because of this relatability. While we as an audience may not find ourselves in the same situation that our protagonist finds herself in, we certainly can relate to those feelings of feeling lost in life and feeling as if everyone is passing you by as you are stuck. And that relatability is key to this movie's success. For a directorial debut, Jennifer Kram's writing and direction is pretty top notch. Now, this is not a perfect film. I think as the third act goes along, you have to get to this moment with the main character where a resolution has to happen. And I didn't fully buy into the resolution just due to the extent of the character's lies. There is this kind of bow that is placed on the movie to wrap it all up in a perfect little box and present this character of Ren. And it never really connected with me. I understood what she was trying to achieve in this and the story that she is trying to hit at the end. It just feels far too rushed to actually give a completely satisfying conclusion to the character's arc from where we meet her to where she ends. With that said, it is a incredibly funny, very enjoyable film to watch. And for people who enjoy cringe comedy, I certainly can recommend Sick Girl to you. Thanks for watching. I'm Ben Friedman, film critic from Highbrow Magazine.